Hello, good morning, all. Good morning. Yes. So, yes. Good morning. Today's session is on prepositions. Prepositions are very important, as the importance suggests. Prepositions. To learn preposition means it's very easy. It's very easy to learn preposition too. Let's start. Before starting, let me introduce myself. I'm Reeba. I'm working as an English trainer for the last 4 years. Currently, I'm doing my MBA. That's all about me. And before starting, let me give you a brief idea on what are plus and iconic subscriptions. In plus subscription, all the classes will be live classes and we will have weekly tests. In every week, we will have tests and those tests are analyzed by top exam experts and they will give you necessary advice on how you can yes or how you can improve, and you will get customized study plans, not really customized study plans, study material also, specialized study materials and PDFs will be provided. And here we have different plans. As I suggest, we have starting from 1 month up to 24 months plans are there. Okay, 1 month to 24 months means 2 years plans are there. And now it's unlock 20. Okay, if you apply my coupon code, you will get 10. It's not 10, it's 20% discount. Okay, offer valid till tomorrow. Unlock 20, you will get 20% discount. Okay, from the original rate, you will get 20% discount. Reba 10. Again, let's see iconic subscription too. Here also we have different plans. Yes, we have different plans are there. And for 24 months, 12 months, 6 months, different plans are there. And if you apply any of this, yes, if you're purchasing any of these plans, do apply my coupon code so that you will get 10% discount. Okay. Yes. Yes. So let's see. Yes. Iconic features. What are iconic features? Iconic features means priority. Priority in what all cases? In what all cases you will get priority. Priority in doubt solving and live classes also you will get priority. Okay, priority in live classes and doubt solving also. Learner will have access to clear a doubt feature on the app to get their academic doubts resolved. Using iconic subscription you will get priority. Okay, that's all. Let's, without any further delay, let's start our session. Okay. Yes, anyway, let's start our session. So what are prepositions? What are prepositions? Yes, what are prepositions? Yes, prepositions are placed before a noun or, yes, are placed before a noun or, yes, or what, yes, prepositions are placed before a noun or a pronoun. Okay, preposition placed before a noun or a pronoun. Yes, noun or a pronoun. Preposition, it's very important. Yes, prepositions are very important. And as the name suggests, it's very easy. Preposition. Preposition. Pre means before. Prepositions are before noun. Okay, preposition before noun. Placed before a noun or a pronoun. For example, the plates are kept on the table. Here, what's the noun? What is the noun? Table is the noun. So before the noun table, preposition on is there. Okay, the plates are kept on the table. Again, let's see. To, towards. To and towards. Let's see the detailed uses of to and towards. Okay, let's see anyway. To and towards. Ram is going to the church. To and towards. It's very important. Preposition to and towards. Okay, to and towards. Very important. So, first one. Ram is going to the church. There They are saying a destination, to, a destination. Okay, to and towards. To is for a destination. Okay, to, destination. We use to refer to our destination. Mary is going to the town hall. Let me write that. Mary is going to the town hall. Where Mary is going? Yes, to the town hall. To the town hall. Okay. And while coming to towards, we use towards to refer to the direction, but not to a destination. It's direction. Okay. Mary is going towards the town hall, but maybe her final destination is to school. Okay, walk towards the park, then turn right. Walk in the direction of the park. Ram is going towards the church. Ram is not going to the church, but Ram is going near to the or in the direction of the church. To and towards. Very important. To means a destination. To, destination, and towards, direction. Okay, to and towards. Is that clear? To and towards are very important cases. Okay, let's see the next one. Along. What do you mean by along? A-L-O-N-G. Along. Preposition along. Yes. Along. Preposition. Yes. I saw her walking along the track. So what do you mean by along? What do you mean by along? Yes, along. We walked quietly along the beach. I ran along a narrow path. Along means in the same line of, same line. Okay, along means same line of. I saw her walking along the track. Okay, I ran along a narrow path. A narrow path. I ran along a narrow path. Again, we walked quietly along the beach. Okay, so along, preposition of movement. Okay, preposition of movement. Along, A-L-O-N-G. Next one, across. What do you mean by across? Yes, across. What do you mean by across? Yes, on the opposite side, from one side to another. From one side to another. What do you mean by across? Preposition across. Across. A-C-R-O. Yes, across. Yes. Preposition of place. Okay, across is preposition of place. So, across. Yes. Across. On the opposite side. From, yes, one side to another. Okay, so across is used to describe the movement from one end of something to the other end. From one end to the other end. Movement. Okay. He walked across the road. He strode across the bridge. Okay, something's position when it stretches over the surface, it is on. There was a barricade across the road. Okay, so across. Jessica swam across the river. Okay, yes. I ran across the street. My friend is standing across the road. My friend is standing across. So on the opposite side means starting from one. It's a cross actually. Okay, starting from one end and it's passing towards the other end. Okay, across. It's not parallel or straight. Across. My friend is standing across the road. Okay, across on the opposite side. Let us swim across the river. I ran I ran across the street. I ran across the street. Okay. Yes. Moving to the next preposition. Fourth one. Between. Yes, between is very important preposition. Between. So when we use the preposition between, when we use the preposition between, yes, often between is used for two entities. Two entities. Okay. Yes. Distribute the chocolates between the two kids. Distribute the chocolates between two kids. There are two entities, correct? It can be person or object. Two kids, or just only two kids. In that case, we can say between is used for two entities. Okay, the next one. Distribute the sweets between Ravi, Maria, and Amit. Yes, it's more than two. Why? Sometimes between is used with more than two things. When? Because here we know that sweets are distributed among Ravi, Maria, and Amit. Only three persons are there, and all the three persons are known. Ravi, Maria, and Amit. They're specifically saying that distribute the sweets between those three. Ravi, Maria, and Amit. In that case, if we know the person, then we can use between. Okay. Yes. Okay. Then there is a cooperation between the four families. In that case also, a cooperation between the four families when naming distinct individual item, okay, or use between to connect times or number. A child develops rapidly between ages of 13 and 16. There's a connection between our four families. Okay, four number is the, in that case also we can use between. Okay, between usually two entities, but rare case exceptions are there. Those two exceptions are mentioned here. Moving to the fifth one, among, amongst. Please go through that among and amongst. Among and amongst are very important. Go through that. Please read among and amongst. Yes, among and amongst. Just go through that. Amongst and among. Yes, it's very important. Yes, very, very important. Just go through, just read that. Yes. Among. Have you read? So, yes, among and amongst. Okay. Yes, let's see anyway the uses of among and amongst. Usually, When there are more than two entities, we can use among or amongst. Okay. Yes. There is no demonstrable difference of sense or function between among and amongst. This means you can use them interchangeably. They are both prepositions. They mean in the midst of. Yes, among means. Let me write in the midst. Okay. Midst of or surrounded by, in the company of, or in association with. Okay, among, among, among is the most common particular word, particular preposition. Amongst, amongst is sometimes used as an alternative to among. Okay, and among is commonly followed by a plural noun phrase. It is more common in modern writing too. Amongst, okay, it is more formal and less common. Yes, amongst is more formal and less common. Amongst is just a variant of among. No demonstrable difference between among and amongst. Okay, let's see some examples. Sam's popular among the students. Sam's. Among the boys, among friends, amongst us, amongst our friends. I will give some examples. Let me write. Let me give you some examples. Yes. Sam is Sam is popular among the students. Among the students. Okay. Again, the bees are buzzing away among the flowers. She lives in that house among the trees. And one example with amongst also. My wife was there. My wife was there amongst others. She is the tallest amongst her classmates. The disease spread rapidly amongst the poor. This is a custom amongst the Germans. So I think the difference between, there's no demonstrable difference between among and amongst. Both are used for same purpose. Amongst is used more oftenly used for saying any official matters, or yes, it's not that much common. Among is common and it's used in modern English. Okay, yes. Let's see. Among and amongst are very important. Sixth one, amid. Amid. It's a very important preposition. Amid. Okay, amid is a very important preposition. A-M-I-D. A-M-I-D. What do you mean by amid? Yes, amid. Amid. Amid is a preposition. It's very common preposition. Yes, amid. Yes, amid. What do you mean by amid? Amid, amidst. Yes, amid. Yes, what do you mean by amid? Yes, amid. Mhm. Yes, amid is a preposition, a type of word that shows, to put it very simplistically, certain kinds of relationship between other words. Amid has two main meanings. The first is in the middle of. Let me write in the middle of. And amid also means surrounded by, surrounded by, or Yemen. Okay. For example, John looked for his friend amid the crowd. Means among the crowd. Okay. I found a diamond ring amid the heap of the garbage. Yes. We'll give another example. John, yes, the example which I said, John looked for her, sorry, for his friend amid the crowd, amid the crowd. John looked for his friend amid the crowd. Yes. So, yes, John looked for his friend amid the seventh one. Into. Yes. Next preposition, in and into. In and into. In and into. It's very important. In and into. And very, yes, yes, into. Okay. Into. Into and in. Okay. Into and in. Yes. It's very important. In versus into. Okay. In means static. Okay. I am sitting in the room. There's no movement. Okay. I'm sitting here. I'm sitting in the chair. Okay. I'm sitting in the room. I'm sitting in the room, which means there's no movement. No movement. Static. Okay. Yes. I am, let me write that example. I am sitting in the room. I'm sitting in the room. I'm already sitting. I'm already inside the room. There's no action. Okay, there's no action. So in means no action. No action is done there, or no movement is there. I'm already sitting inside the room. Okay, there's no action. And into another example, I I walked into the room. I walked into the room. I walked into the room. There's an action of coming inside the room. I walked into the room. There's an action. Emotion is occurring. I walked into the room, which means there's an action of coming inside the room. Okay. The boys are sitting in the room. The boys are sitting in the room. They came into the class. They are coming into the class. Okay. Yes. So in and into. Eighth one, on and onto or upon. On means, yes, there's no, yes, again for on, there's no movement. Okay, there's no movement, no movement. On. The pen is on the table. The pen is, the pen is on the table. The pen is on the table. The pen is on the table. The pen is already on the table. Okay, pen is on the table. Suppose this is a table and this is the pen. Okay, pen is already on the table. Okay, there's no further action. Oh, there's no further action. Okay, again, I will give another example. I climbed onto the roof. I climbed onto the roof. There's an action. Yes, let me write. I climbed. I climbed onto the roof. I climbed onto the roof. There's an action of climbing on top of the roof. Climbing, an action is there. Okay, so on means no action, no movement is there, but on to means a movement is there. Okay, the book is lying on the table. Yes, the book is lying on the table. There's no movement. Okay, the book is lying on the table. There's no movement. The cat jumped onto the bike. There's an action occurring. The cat is jumping onto the bike. Okay, the cat is jumping onto the bike. Next one, ninth one, beside and besides. Yes, very easy one. Beside and besides. Yes, very easy. Yes, yes. Very easy one. Beside and besides. Okay, let's see. Beside and besides. Very easy to learn also. Beside and besides. Very important prepositions. But some people get confused. Beside, when to use beside, when to use besides. Okay, so beside and besides. Yes, let's see. Yes, beside and besides. Let's see. Beside or besides. Yes, beside. Beside is a preposition. Beside tell or tells the location of something. Beside tell the location. Location. Okay. It means location of something. And it means at the side of. At the side of. At the side of. Or next to. Next to. Yes. Beside. Beside. Okay. Location. At the side of. Again, besides. What do you mean by besides? Besides. Okay. Besides, it can be either a preposition or a linking adverb. Okay. Yes. Besides means in addition to. In addition or in addition to. Moreover. 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 Or as well. Depending upon the context, you can, yes, you can choose the, or you can take the correct meaning. Okay. Yes. Besides, Shiva came and sat beside me, which means Shiva came and sat near me or at the side or next to me. Besides sweets, she gave me money. In addition to sweets, she gave me money too. I will give some more examples so that it will be much easy for you to remember. Yes. I like, I like to sit, I like to sit beside, beside my friend, which means I like to sit next to my friend. Again, I will give another example for, yes, besides, yes, besides milk, we need, besides milk, we need vegetables, vegetables. Besides milk, we need vegetables. Okay, yes. I will give some more examples. Just listen. If you want, you can just note down. Tom's house stood beside the church. Tom's house, which means Tom's house is, or Tom's house stood next to the church or at the side of the church. He went and sat beside her. He just went and sat next to her. There was a small table beside the bed. There was a small table beside the bed. There was a small table beside the bed. Our school was built right beside a river. Yes, our school was built right beside a river. Our school was built right beside a river. Yes, a river. Which means our school was built right at the side of, or right next to the river. She knelt down. She knelt down beside the child. Again, besides what? It's besides. Again, it's besides. Besides what you said, we must consider what she said. Yes, all these are preposition. An example of beside. Okay, let's see the next one. Over, under, over, under. Yes, over, under. Yes. So let's see what's the difference or when we have to use this over and under. Okay, over and under. Just go through this. What is written? Just read it. Over and under. Yes, over and under. Yes. Over and under. Yes. Over and under. Yes. Touching the surface or motion. Put the blanket over the baby. Put the blanket over the baby. Here, surface is touching. Yes, surface is touching. Okay, if the surface is touching, we have to use over. Put the blanket over the baby. Here, the blanket is touching the baby. Okay, this is, suppose this is a baby and this is a blanket. Put the blanket over the baby. Okay, and next one. Aravind is sitting under the tree. Suppose this is a tree. I'm very poor in drawing. Yes. Okay, this is a tree. Suppose this is a small tree and Aravind is sitting under the tree. Maybe there's no contact, but he is sitting. That action is continuing. Okay, again, the plane flew over the clouds, over the clouds. You are under the CCTV surveillance. A motion is there. Okay, yes. Next one, above or below. Yes. What do you mean by above and below? Yes, above and below. What do you mean by above and below? Yes, above and below. It's very important. Above and below. It's very important. Yes, over, under, above, below. Yes, it's very important. Yes. Yes. Okay. Over, under. That's already learned. It's above and below. Yes, below. Higher or lower than something. Higher. Let's see what you mean by above. Higher than something. Okay. But not directly over it. Higher than something, but not directly over it. Above. Higher than something. Higher than something. Above. And lower. Below. Lower than something. Okay. Lower than something else. His monthly income is above 50,000. Above. And above 50,000. His monthly income is below 50,000. I will give another example. The The fish are below the surface. The fish are below the surface. The fish are below the surface. Again, next one. A path above the lake. Okay, four options. Yes, a path above the lake. Okay, is that clear? Prepositions are very important. Okay, yes, you have to study prepositions. It's very important. Yes. Next one. At and in. Preposition of time. At and in. Yes, at and in. Again, preposition of time. Preposition of time. At and in. At is used for precise times, minute time. At precise time. Precise time. Okay. In is used for months, years, decades, centuries, and long periods of time. Okay, in. Yes, we can see at is used for precise time, and in is used for years, months, centuries, or long periods of time. Period of long periods of time. Some rare cases are mentioned below. At dawn, at dusk, at midnight, at sunrise, at sunset, at night, at 6 o'clock. Okay, but if we are using the article the, we can use in. We can't say at the morning. It's in the morning. In morning. It's not in morning. In the morning and at morning. Okay, I will give some examples. At 10:30 a.m. You can just note down at 10:30 a.m. At 8 o'clock. At bedtime. At breakfast. At Christmas. At dawn and dusk as mentioned. At dinner time. At midday. At night or at noon. At southern. At sunrise. At sunset. At 10 o'clock, at that time, at the beginning, at the end, at the moment, at the present, at the same time, at the weekend. Okay, yes, and when in is used, in, yes, in. I will give you some examples. If you want, you can just note down. In 16 years' time, in 1995, in December, in January, in June, in April, in May, in November. Okay, yes. In the 1970s, in the 1970s, in the 21st century, in the 70s, in the afternoon, in the Christmas holiday, at Christmas and in the Christmas, in the dark ages, in the evening, in the future. If you want, you can just note down a few examples of in and at. Okay. Yes, in the evening, in the future, in the morning, in the past, in the 70s, in the 80s, in the 90s, in this century, in the last decade, in this summer, in this summer. Okay, yes, in and at. Preposition of time. Is that clear? Preposition of time. Is that clear? Next one. Attending in case of place. Prepositions of place. Preposition of place. Yes. Place. Preposition of place. Yes. Again, it is at and in. Preposition of time and preposition of place. Yes. At and in. At for a small place. For example, village, town, college and all. Small colony and all. The small place. But in is used to say a big place, a big city, or a country, or a continent. Okay. Yes. Let's see. Anyway, I live in India. I live in Delhi. I live at Ramnagar. Also at college, at home, at reception, at school, at the bottom, at the cinema, in. Okay, in. Yes, in the building, in the tower. Okay, yes. So in is very important. Preposition of place in. Okay, yes. In a helicopter, in the world, in Paris, in London, in Belgium, in the Park Street, in Park Street. All these are examples of in and at position of place. Okay, next one, 13th one, on and in. On and in. Yes, on is used for days. Yes, yes, preposition on, for, on is used for days, days, days. Okay, for example, Monday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay, on Monday, on Tuesday, on Friday, on Thursday. Let me write some examples, or you can note down. On Monday, on Friday evening, on Sunday night, on Wednesday, on Thursday, all these are on. And in. In you can use for seasons, for months, for year, for weeks. Okay. Or in length of time, parts of the day. Yes, in winter season, in summer, in spring. Okay, in June, in July, in August, in September, in October. Yes, in year, in 2017, in 1997, in 2020. Okay, next one, 14th one, since and for. Yes, since and for is very important. You have to study usage of since and for. That's very important. Since and for. Okay, since and for is very important. Since refer to a specific point in the past. Okay, since refers to a specific point. Since refers to a specific point, specific point in the past, specific point in the past. Always used with the perfect tenses. We always go back to the beginning. We always go back to the beginning. I have known about this job since January. I have known about this job since January. Jane has been missing since April. 4. Always about specific periods of time. It can be days, hours, or months. Oh, four. 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 Always about specific periods of time. Of periods of time. Okay. It can be days, hours, months, and so on. Can be used with other verb tenses, including the future. I have known about this for 3 weeks. Okay, since and for, very important. It has been raining for 6 hours. And let's see, omission of preposition. Omission of preposition. When to avoid prepositions. Okay, when to avoid preposition. No need to use preposition with these words. If these words are there, no need to avoid, no need to use preposition. Okay, we can't use any preposition. Yes. For example, describe, discuss, beg, enter, investigate, despite, comprise, encourage, attack, emphasize, order, resemble, advise, ask, request, and told. With all such words, we can't use any preposition. We can't use any preposition with such words. We can't use any preposition with such words. Okay, we can't use any preposition. For example, we can't say China. We can't say China attacked on Iran. It's China attacked Iran. Okay, let me give some examples. First one, China attacked on Iraq. I will give some examples. I shall I shall inform I shall inform to him. I shall inform to him. Again, the group comprises of 20 boys. He awaits for your instruction. Okay, yes. So, some examples are there. Okay, some examples are there. Yes, you have to find the error. Omission. As I said, no need to use any preposition with those words. Then we have to eliminate. First one, he awaits for your instruction. No need of for here. He awaits your instruction. China attacked on Iraq. No need of on. China attacked Iraq is enough. I shall inform to you. No need of for to. I shall inform him. The group comprises of 20 boys. That's wrong. The group comprises 20 boys. Okay, that's the main and very important rule. Okay, is that clear? Is that clear? Omission of prepositions. It's very important. With these words, no need to use, or please don't use any prepositions. Okay, with these words, please don't use any preposition. Okay, what are those words? Describe, discuss, beg, enter, investigate, despite, comprise, encourage, attack, emphasize, order, resemble, yes, advise, ask, request, yes, told. All these are some examples. Okay. All these are some examples. So don't use, yes, Don't use any. Okay, can't use any of the, yes, any of the, yes, we can't use any of the, what, any of the preposition with these words. So please go through those words, those prepositions, what we have studied today. Please read those things. Yes. Two words, just read by yourself. Yes. Yes. Just go to the words. Second one, just read it out. Okay, just read it. Yes. Third one. Yes. Fourth one. Yes. Again. Fifth one. Next one. Sixth one. Just read it. Hmm. Yes. Next one. Yes. Seventh one. Just read. Eighth one. Yes. Yes. Again, next. Ninth one. Beside and besides. Yes. Go through those examples and all. Go through that examples. Tenth one. Over and under. Just read it. Yes. Over, under. Next one. Above, below. Yes. Yes. Just go read that. Yes. Next one. 12th one, 12A, preposition of time. Just read it. Yes. Yes. Have you read it? Have you read it? B, 12B. Yes. Yes. Again, next one. On, in. On, for days, in, for month, year, or season. Since and for, just go through what I had written there. Yes. Next one, omission of preposition. Omission positions. Okay, just read that. Yes, so have we completed? So we practice. It's time to wind up. So before winding up, let me remind you about this plus and iconic subscriptions. If you haven't purchased, do purchase. Before purchasing, do apply my coupon code Reeba10, and now you will get 20% discount for both iconic and plus subscriptions. Okay. Yes. You can apply this coupon code for, yes, for plus and iconic subscription too. And there's an option, if you find any inappropriate content in our video, there's an option you can directly go and, yes, you can directly go and report. Okay, you just go and report. Yes, that's all. The form is in the description box. Yes. So, so thank you. If you haven't subscribed our channel, do subscribe our channel, do like the video, and if you have any doubts, do comment and share the video. Okay, thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye. Take care. And we have an open house